Hi, and welcome to metalcourse.com. Tonight we're going to be making a turtle, and we're going to be using as little tools as possible to create this turtle. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a piece of metal and put it on my manual shear and shear it. There we go on that. We're going to be using 22 gauge material. How we determine this is by a thickness gauge. Take the thickness gauge, line it up with 22, and it slides right over that. That's telling me that I have 22 gauge material. Next we're going to deburr our material. We're going to take the edges, take a file, knock off the burr. Very unsafe to have a burr with a sharp edge. Or we can use another tool, which is an aircraft deburring tool. And it deburrs the edges by sliding it down across the material. Beautiful, look at that. Very good. Now we're going to take a Sharpie. And since turtles are not perfectly round, we have an elongated piece of material. We have our anvil. We're going to keep this as simple as possible. What we're going to do is basically draw an oval on there. Looks like a turtle body right here. Legs, head, tail if it's a snapper. And we're going to go ahead and start forming. So we're going to use a larger ball peen hammer right now, and we're going to go ahead and start hitting the center and working our way out. As we can see, after about 30 hits, 40 hits or so, we start to have a bow back and forth like this. We want to work it a little bit more like this. Trim off a little excess that we don't need. Once again, since we made a new edge with the manual cutting shear, we're going to take the deburring tool, run it across the edge, take off the burr. we have is the excess material interfering with the hammer. So now what I'm going to do is trim my excess so I can make an easy compound curb. What we're going to do now is we're going to finish off the edges with the grinder, get these smoothed out, get them nice and rounded, and then we're going to go ahead and start making our legs. Now we have a shell.